and we are presenting how to make school communities sustainable.
My name is Alison.
I'm Karen.
I'm Azul.
And I'm Gold.
And I hope you like it. Okay, the school was founded. Our school it's since 1942, and we have more than 20 years helping the children without home or without parents.
There are many issues in countries. We're going to try to solve the problem that is children that without home in Mexico and make their homes a sustainable community.
This important issue, we're solving it because we're visiting a school community that its name is Casa Cuna, and it's in Puebla. So the school goes like every year to visit every group.
Everybody, what do you think is a sustainable school community? What do you think is a sustainable school community?
Nobody?
Nobody?
Something that everybody can benefit from, in like a school environment where like they treat everyone the same, and just everything is sort of can last a long time to benefit everybody.
Yeah, I think a school community, a sustainable school community is kind of like a foundation that the community helps to make it sustainable, not just by the school helping, but by the society and like everyone helping, so that it doesn't depend on just one thing.
Yes.
How can we make one? Well, we are working on this in Casa Cuna for the little children that they don't have home and they live there. So we put them like on terrain so they can plant seeds that we provide them. And we also put a farmyard that have bunnies and hens so they can go with them.
And the children go there. These are the farmyards. We have bunnies and hens. And no, he's a little kid, and we're showing them like all the important things of a sustainable school community from they do know.
Well, the farmyard for hens, as we already mentioned, the school is hoping to solve this important problem, and also is putting like a small farm for children with hens and bunnies. So, well, they have more fun because they don't have parents, so imagine not having parents trying to make them feel good.
Or working all day. So we're going to show a little video of how is visiting Casa Cuna. These are like other people, but we do the same with our school. So.
Do you want us to turn off the lights so we can see better? I can go turn off the lights.
No, the next video is like how the kids live there and what they do.
A mí ya no me huele mi cocada, ya no me huele la vida. Ya,
So that is how they live, and
Other things we are doing to solve this issue is that the school has provided the necessary tools, such as seeds, to be planted in the garden, also for complementing the consumer of food, for having a balanced diet. Thank you.
Any questions?
Is Casa Cuna only for girls?
No,
No.
boys also.
No.
Yeah. All the
What is the age range in the?
from 2 to like 7, 8.
For the kids, do they provide some sort of education inside Casa Cuna?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They provide education.
But our school goes there to visit the kids, and like every student shows them like what the things are, the crops and the animals, and show them how they are.
Every, how many times do you guys go?
One group goes one time a year, so every group goes.
Besides you guys going and visiting Casa Cunas, what do you guys do? Like any sort of campaigns, like donations, like?
Yes, we make donations of toys and a lot of things that is like the kids. Yes.
Any other question?
How do you help them?
We go to visit them and like explain all the things that they do and how cool they do.
How long has it been running for?
Their school?
No, the
Or-
Casa Cuna.
Like 20 years ago.
Oh, it's like it's part of the school, like. Or is it
No,
part?
we help.
Oh, okay.
We help, yeah. And it's not part of the school.
Another comment or question?
Relating to the hens and the bunnies that you guys were talking about, is it like playpens that you do so the kids are entertained, or?
Oh, the bunnies are, but the hens, when they like lay eggs.
Well, yeah, they are for them, so they have like a balanced diet, and also for the planting stuff. Well, yeah, they go hunt too, but they are for also to have more food, and also the school provides the seeds and everything.
Also, the bunnies, where do you guys get them? Is it like, are they like wild bunnies, or do you buy them at pets?
Oh,
or-
the kids raised them when they were little.
Since how long have you guys been helping them?
20 years.
30? Oh, okay.
Yes.
So when you started with.
Yes.
So, So when Casa Cuna was founded, your school also joined in at the same time it was founded?
No, like 2 years.
Oh.
Yes.
And what do you guys like specifically do when you go?
We have like different activities. When it was my turn to go, I like explained to kids where the eggs come from and how they harvest crops.
Well, sorry,
And
continue.
other students like show the kids how they cook and paint it and a lot of things that help the kids.
Well, when it was my time, I go and play with them because looking at their faces, it's really nice when they're happy because when they're having friends, they don't know what to do and they're like sad or they just only see them on the night because they're working. So yeah, looking at their faces that they were happy because we were going to play with them, it was really nice.
What are you guys doing as a school to make it sustainable? Like,
We provide the crops and the animals.
Do the children in Casa Cuna sort of harvest the crops on their own, or is there always some sort of supervision by schools?
No, the supervision.
How many times have you been there, like to Casa Cuna?
Well, me? Me just once because I'm new. So
Yeah, I also meet just once, but a lot of kids go from the school to there. When they're in first grade, they just come there.
7th grade.
So how is the school community sort of providing not just bunnies and hens and even crop growing? How is it also providing sort of even more helpfulness towards Casa Cuna if it only goes about once a year?
Donations of the students.
Is it a club or is it something every student has to do once a year?
You can choose if you do or not, but a lot of students do.
Any other question or comment? No? Okay, thanks.
Now they will present another. So it's like the same.
Thanks.
Okay, so I am Nicole, she's Azul, and we're going to present some solutions some students gave to us for Casa Cuna. So let's get started.
So, we already mentioned, a lot of us, we go a lot into Casa Cuna to provide some things to the kids. And, well, me, when I went, I would have gone like 3 times. And it is really nice because these kids get into Casa Cuna sometimes because their parents hit them or mistreat them. So they sometimes go and have a lot of problems. And it's good to be there and try to help them like psychological. And here are some solutions that go over with some students.
One solution was giving books to the children. This consists in telling all of the students in the school to give books in good conditions for the children in Casa Cuna, and every book they give us, we're going to give a sticker to them for the book. So for these, as I said before, the students will give books and get a sticker, and the children in Casa Cuna will be more intelligent because with more books they can read more and know more things. Another is visits to Casa Cuna, well, more, because the school already visits Casa Cuna, but this is about making a group of students that want to go to Casa Cuna and helping Casa Cuna more than we do today. As I said before, the small community that consists in students that want to go to Casa Cuna to help. Another one is make donations. This is a small idea, but good. This consists in making donations. We are going to tell the students to give like 20 pesos each student, so we can give money to Casa Cuna and
For clothes.
clothes. Another was to renovate the garden. This is a good idea for all of us because the garden is not green or have a lot of grass. And this idea it consists in telling all the students to give plants that you can plant and grow in the garden of Casa Cuna. So every student had to give a plant. We're still working in this, and we're going to take them to Casa Cuna so the garden could be beautiful and the children will be happier. Another one is giving ecology classes. This is part of the community, the community we are going to do to help Casa Cuna, and we will teach the children ecology classes because they don't get that classes and they need to know what is happening and how to recycle and all of this. Another one is more animals. This is part of the donation, and if we get the money we need, we can just buy more animals so the children will know more about animals and what they give and all of that. Thank you for your attention. Any questions?
When you mentioned that every time you donate a book, you get a sticker, what does what do the students do with the sticker? Is it just like, oh, congratulations, you donated the book?
Like the students don't have to buy the books. It's like you have a book that you don't use and you can give it, then you give it. The sticker is just like, yes, congrats, you helped.
Since the children normally come from a home where they are either being mistreated or don't have any education at all because the parents can either pay for it or don't have the socioeconomic sort of standards that other people do, when they're brought to Casa Cuna, they don't really have the education to read a book. They don't even know how to read. How would bringing in books solve the situation?
They actually know how to read. They give education to them, but by giving the books, they can learn more because Casa Cuna is not a really sustainable place and don't have a lot of books for all the children and all of that. So by giving more books, the children will have more and better things.
So when you donate books, there's like a limit. I mean, like a level range, right? You can't donate like the Hunger Games.
So you mentioned like these children come because they have a hard life, but what happens to them after they leave Casa Cuna if they reach about, I think, years old?
Oh, we have other homes like Casa del Adolescente and then Asilo, and they can go there. Oh, if they keep growing.
Yes, in Casa Cuna is children from about months old to 7-8-year-olds.
How could receiving donations and buying animals or buying flowers, how would that really help the children if you could spend the money in a way that will help them towards knowing even more education, such as basic maths or even though ecology classes are a good idea, they might not work or might not even grow up to be something related in ecology. So maybe something in relation to either math or English or Spanish.
They have.
They already have classes.
Yes.
Relating back to ecology, is it in a place where, like, there's important ecological sites, like in the Dominican Republic, there's a lot of sites where, for example, a lot of people become fishermen. Are the people in the Casa Cuna community, what, like, ecology-wise, you talked about recycling, but how would they recycle? Would you bring, like, a recycling plan and
Yes.
take it back to your school? Or?
A all the materials will be added by us, by the students in the small community.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how sustainable is Kazakuna?
Like 7.
7?
I think 6.
6?
Maybe.
5, 6.
5, 6,
Oh.
7.
Have you ever thought about teaching the teachers and the children there how to like plant the garden and everything like that so that they can do it themselves and you guys don't have to start bringing them and stuff? Like everything.
Yeah, when we visit, we normally do some activities with them on the garden, and when we get there, we get to see that they like know how to do these things. So they grow up like knowing how to harvest the crops and things like that.
And also it talks about bringing more animals, like, for example, ducks you said, I think, and how would you bring animals like cattle in order to provide them with milk and resources, or would you bring more like bunnies for the fun? And if so, where would you get them?
The animals that we were thinking about were dogs, because they don't have dogs, they only have hens, and bunnies. But the dogs also give a lot of things for the human, so maybe, well, they learn from the animals what they give and all of that. So maybe by having 1 or 2 dogs, they would learn more about the animals.
How could something like buying an animal be more efficient than just buying a book about animals and not having to waste all the money and actually buying the
Actual.
physical? Yeah.
Yeah, and like the animals, like they have needs themselves, so like
Yeah, they need to
it
eat
would
and they
be
need
even
resources.
more like money to buy stuff for the animals, and it's an added stress to have like animals to take care of.
Because it's not just not caring of the children anymore, it's of the duck, the bunnies, the hens, the cows.
I mean, that's another responsibility to take care
Yes,
of the dog.
that's the purpose. Giving the children responsibilities and showing them what are their responsibilities.
And also the kids don't grow up like with a lot of love, because they are like in this house where they are volunteers, but sometimes like volunteers can get dispirited or something like that. And so we want to have pets for them that have
Distract the kids, so.
maybe distract, but give them love and make them have responsibility.
Have you guys thought of like doing reinforcement classes, like to reinforce what they learn in school? Because since it's like an underprivileged community, there'd still be a lot of stuff that you guys need to know.
How?
Like academics wise, like for example English, right?
Oh, yeah, they get that in Casacuna. They get English and they get other like normal classes.
Since the funds do cost a lot of money and you are also planning to even renovate Casacuna, how is it just, since you said that the children learn from the buying animals and from the animals, how could that be more efficient than just sort of, teaching them about animals and their responsibilities? Because if they have an animal, it's just adding more stress and pressure to the whole Casacuna.
Well, no, because the kids are like distracted, thinking in their parents, and with the animals, they took care of them.
So it's not only just sort of teaching the children and them having an education, but it's also about caring for the animals and sort of it's the kids, the 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds' responsibility to take care of the animals.
Oh, no, it's ours. We help to take care of them, and also teachers.
But if you only go about once a year, how is that gonna be sort of?
Oh, but every group of the
How
school.
many groups are
No, it is not once a year. It is a lot of times in a year.
But not everyone wants to. Like there are like this group of people that go, but it's not everyone. We cannot like say to everyone, just go. No. So it's like volunteers, but that really want to go and take care of those kids.
You guys are mentioning like a lot of like not solutions, but like techniques that you're using to distract the kids. Have you ever thought of anything that would be more long term and will be of benefit to you?
Those classes. The classes they are having.
Well, we are having we're giving them the crops So yeah, they can cultivate maybe when they grow up, and maybe make their own food, or maybe having their own animals and create like I don't know how to say in English, but having their animals and maybe sell them, or something that maybe when they grow up it would help them to make an economy maybe.
Any other questions? Comments?
Wait, okay, so the groups that go, they're different groups every time.
Yes.
They're like different people every time.
Well, we could choose. I only get there once, but I could choose if I go more time.
And like, do you guys create connections with the children?
Yeah.
A lot.
Only-
Exactly.
But only going once.
Yes.
Really?
A group only goes one time.
It's
A year. A year?
When you say group, is it only you?
No,
Four
no,
girls, or is
no,
it the
a group
class?
is of 25,
Oh, okay, and, no, yeah.
and we have 6 groups.
So like, if there are only 6 groups, they only go 6 times a year.
No, yes, from the school, yes, but the students of our school, like, can go volunteer.
So like, how often do you see the kids? Like the school, like the people from the school and the people from Casacuna, how often do they interact?
It is depending of the people, of the students, because the groups go, right, but there is something in our school that if you go late to a class, you get more return, and if you get a lot of them, you go to Casa Luna to help. So it is depending on the students that go late to their classes.
And you can also go voluntary, like me, that I have done like 2 times since I went, and it is much nicer.
Casa Cuna is an orphanage, right?
Not
Yes.
really.
It's
Yes.
like foster
Well,
home?
it's that
It's a
kind
boarding.
of
Foster home.
because,
Foster.
well, yeah, that's
And is it run by like the government, or is it like an organization, or is it like a church, or?
No,
what is
it,
it run by?
it has a foundator.
So, do you guys think about opening a regular club that goes like a certain amount of people go once a week? To keep, like,
Well, it's an idea, but we're just
We're still
thinking
working
about
with
it.
that.
About how many children are currently present in Casacuna? How many children in Casacuna?
There,
Like,
no, like 500 approximately.
So if there's 6 groups of 25 and you go once a year and then voluntarily, how is it able for 500 children to be taken care of by 25 people?
Oh, but in all of
Some
them.
go to school, we take care of the little ones that don't go to school.
Well, something that they didn't say is that community and service go every Saturday. They go every Saturday to Casa Cuna.
So it's not only the school, you guys raise awareness for,
Well, we are
Bueno.
at the school, but it's voluntary.
I have one left.
And like, so like, what I understood from the last question that I made, like, so if you get 3 like tardies to class, so it's like a punishment to go to Casacuna. I think.
Not
No,
like
no.
20.
but that it seems like some sort of detention.
Uh-huh.
So how's the attitude of the people that go because of that?
Because they love to go.
And so like how many students are like have knowledge of this program so that they're participating in the donations and helping?
Of the school?
Like a lot of people is conscious of.
All of them.
Yeah, all
yes.
of the school knows about the program, and if they want to go, even if they're not in community and service, they can go to the Casa Cuna.
But when you say punishment, like if you 20 tardies, you like obligatory have to go to Casacuna. But like that, so I'm not understanding. So if you guys like want to help, and you guys are like forced to go when you're tardy to help.
Kind of.
But
No, dale tú.
But like
using Casa Cuna, like, because of what I see, like, it's one of the things that you guys are doing, and I congratulate you guys. But using it as a, like, because of what I see with the detention, like, with the charities, they're using it kind of like a punishment. So doesn't that make the students who have to go, and because they were late, doesn't that make their attitudes, like, kind of, like bad?
Negative.
So they go, like, with a bad attitude, like, oh, I don't really want to be here.
Actually, actually, they don't go to interact with children because they just go and help them, but they're not with children. They're just helping, like, cleaning and stuff like that because they're not with children for the same reason, because they would be mad and that would get active. That would be the reason why they're not with children. They just go and help them clean and stuff like that for helping others.
And another question, like, because you guys mentioned that you have gone once or 3 times, doesn't that make it hard to really connect with the kids? Like, because these kids, as what I see, like, it's kind of like a foster, so they haven't.
But they go there
But like, doesn't it make it like they have had like inconsistent like persons in their life? Doesn't it make it hard for them like to actually have you guys?
No, it's that they have their parents and some they don't have parents. Some of they have parents and
Yeah, but isn't that hard because these kids are actually searching for the love and for the caring. So you really make some connections that maybe you will keep for the rest of the life.
So, as you just said, you only take care of the kids who aren't in school or who are available at the time that you go to Casa Cuna. With that being said, how would the donations, such as going towards animals and crops and flowers, how would that help the children that aren't there for the ducks or the cows? How would that help the 500 kids if it only help a portion of them?
Because when we go a lot of times.
But you only go once a year.
Not every
yeah,
month.
but if you're in community and service, which it's like I think you call it here like ecology. Well, you can go. Well, you need to go every Saturday to Casa Cuna. So.
well, not if you don't want to.
It's kind of like CSM.
Yeah, exactly. But if there's only about 25 students, even if there's more.
Oh, but they're not 500 like are in the Silo and the.
So it's not just in Casa Cuna?
No.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna say, for example, my school. My school, we have a foundation, right? And throughout the years, from kindergarten, they have taught us to like love the foundation, and do it because we want to help with funds and donations like you guys do. So I know you guys like love helping the foundation. So what is like your plan to influence others in Puebla to start to love Casa Cunas and not start to have that attitude like, oh, I have to go. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to go. So like, what is your like plan, or what are you guys planning to
We're
like,
thinking
start to?
about making campaigns or letting know other people to go.
And we also like telling our families or the ones who know. Yeah, like telling them how happy we make the children that are there.
It's funny only like donations from the school, from the students. So like, are you making school events that generate funds so that like can be donated, or just running a donation from the students?
Well, we just go in class to the classrooms and tell them like, we're going to Casa Cuna with the children. Would you like to donate toys, clothes, whatever you have that it's in good condition? So we go and we give them to the children. Any other question or comment?
Is the government or any other major like organization or company helping found?
What was the question again?
Like, is the government or any other like major company helping Casa Cuna or the school?
Actually, yes, there's a lot of companies that help Casa Cuna.
But not the government.
No, not the government.
What companies?
Well, actually, if you go, there's a big part with all the names of the companies, and I saw that, and I saw Nestlé, um, Bimbo, and a lot of them.
Those are really major companies that should be helping Casa Cuna with a lot of money. How will the funds from the students add on to those huge pays that those companies make?
Because we're a lot of students in our school, so we're trying at least to give them not only money but toys, and when we go, we give them some food.
Yes, because actually the money the companies gave to them was for the structure, not for the kids. Well, yes, for the kids, but not like for their entertainment or education.
So Casa Cuna was founded about 20 years ago, which means they have had the help of Nestle and Bimbo for about 20 years as well. What have all the funds and yearly sort of money given to them been used for if it's been running for 20 years?
Oh, it's actually like they help, so they put their names in there. Like you can give 20 pesos and they will put your name there. Something like that. Well, obviously not 20 pesos, but
Mhm.
something
So part of the 20 pesos that you gave, like the companies like Nestle and Vivo, what do you do to raise money for this organization?
Oh, we will help with a lot of things, not just money.
So like,
As we already mentioned, we also give toys and clothes that are in good condition.
okay, so like, as my friend said before, like, what are how is the community like going to like know the foundation and like a lot of the foundation, like so, like with those big companies that are like help the foundation to start, and they're multinationals and they're known worldwide, so why don't like they promote the foundation, or because like you just said there, only help to start, and so like we'll have the funds gone like 20 years, and like has these multinationals help like promote the foundation and help the kids like directly, not just with the structure.